Hello and welcome to We the People. When one of the country's best-known liberal arts colleges, that's right, we're talking about St. Stephen's, decides to make a controversial proposal saying that 40% of seats in college should be reserved for boys. You can imagine that the proposal sets the cat among the pigeons. The argument that St. Stephen's made was to say that it was necessary to basically balance a skewed gender ratio. The outcry within college and from many alumni, of which, in the interest of disclosure, I am one, led to the college holding back for now. But many people believe that this is a proposal that could be revisited by college authorities in the future. It's triggered a wider debate, a debate where many are asking that quotas for boys in a liberal arts college or in fact in any institution may be wrong, but then why are all girls colleges okay? In fact, why do we need single-sex educational institutions at all? Tonight on We the People, coming from a women's college, Kamala Nehru College, that's the question we're looking at. Chandan Mitra, if I can start with you, this is in fact the argument you made. You said this was a controversial proposal made by the St. Stephen's College principal, and you said leave aside the proposal, but if this proposal is wrong, why are all institutions not co-educational? Do you believe the time has come to do away with women's colleges?
Absolutely. I think this is exactly the argument I was trying to make. That look, you have said that St. Stephen's College 40% reservation for boys is wrong. It's of course the politically correct sections of society have raised a huge hue and cry that how can you reserve anything for boys? But the fact is that so many colleges are women's only. And the argument I made in the article also was that St. Stephen's once upon a time was a co-ed college. But later, Miranda House was kind of carved out of Stephen's for an all-women's college, and St. Stephen's became the all-male college. Later, in 1975, they decided to reintroduce co-ed in college.
When you were the hapless president of the
I was
Students'
the hapless
Union
president
Society.
and under tremendous pressure from my male vote bank, so to speak, to kind of put up fierce resistance. I did for a while, but eventually succumbed. But you see, the real problem is that today, in all fresh admissions, girls outnumber boys 66-34.
You mean outperform, not outnumber?
Well, I mean, obviously they are performing well. Nobody is disputing. They are topping the IAS, IFS, your CBSE, ICSE, all that's correct. But then there are so many institutions that are exclusively for girls. Now, where do the hapless boys go? Whoever performs reasonably well in Stephen's, its admission is just 34%.
So
and these are good institutions.
So you're saying it's hypocrisy to criticize the boys' quota but support women's colleges.
Absolutely.
Manisha Karayar, you have studied at Doon School, but you've also studied at St. Stephen's College. Do you think there's any merit to now doing away with single-sex educational institutions?
I am a victim of single-sex education. Since I went to Welham School at the age of 7, then suffered my adolescence at Doon School, during which period women were a rumor, and then went to a single-sex St. Stephen's College, where women were a chimera, and it was not until the age of 21 that I actually discovered that another half of humanity existed. And as a result of that, I've got so completely screwed up that my plea is that we should completely ban single-sex education. I belong to a family where 3 of us brothers, boys, were all at St. Stephen's, and then I had 3 daughters, and all of them went to St. Stephen's. But the reason why we were screwed up was that there was none of the likes of you there. And when my daughters went, then they were surrounded by men.
Likes of you there.
They've got no contact. No, the only other male in my family is the dog. So I've learnt, this is the divide. And I really think there's nothing more perverted than this British public school system of keeping boys and girls apart when their hormones are jumping all over their system and desperately looking for each other. And I didn't know that women existed until we had the 4 into 400 district athletics competition on the main field of Duke School.
Now, you know, there's this old story that Natwar Singh went back to St. Stephen's College.
No, let me tell that story because everyone gets it wrong.
Okay.
The true story is that I was called to the informal discussion group at St. Stephen's, and they took me into the principal's room to sign the visitor's book. I didn't know what to write, so for inspiration, I started looking through previous entries and came across this entry which said, K. Natwar Singh, Minister of External Affairs. And then in the remarks column he wrote, I am what I am because of St. Stephen's. So I asked for a pencil and wrote under it, why blame the college?
But I was going to say today that you're blaming the college for everything you are.
Now they corrected because when they made it a women's college, the first women's hostel was established in Allnut South, which is where I was. So at long last, there's a girl in my bed.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news and your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.